About set for baseball now on the show as we welcome you to Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Texas Rangers and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Tyler Glasnow, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success.
Leading off tonight for Texas, the right fielder, Ender Inciarte.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, there's not a lot of guys that can swing the bat like Jock Peterson. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
1 out, nobody on. And a fastball flew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. He just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's Ryan McMahon now, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
Just getting started here in the Bronx. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Rangers set down in order, and now the Yankees. In now is the Yankees DH, Shohei Ohtani. First at bat for him here as he enters play 7th in the American League in round trippers. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first. Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead off single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Giancarlo Stanton now. There goes Ohtani. Strike taken to throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. In there. Now the throw. It's wide, and he's in there with the stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was two-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. And a one-time magic number, 61 home runs on the season now. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. So as we check it out one more time, remember that for years, 61 was the number to beat, and he's tied it right here. Striding in, Cody Bellinger, as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's been a huge catalyst for this club. His on-base percentage is over .450 entering play today, which is really remarkable. One of the toughest outs in the entire league, and there's really no debating that.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Chris Bryant.
Striding into the box, Chris Bryant having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Into Monument Park.
Gets two bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Now to the plate, Manny Machado. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Hard hit ball to second. Panic is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning. Lead. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Chad Pinder. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning. And now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts and all.
Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there. And it's 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out. And so stepping in, Jacob Stallings. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
This isn't this guy's first rodeo.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, B-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch, he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
That's a base hit into left field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting...
Meanwhile, here the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And the runner's breaking for third. High in the air out to center field. Peterson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Oh, man, that's a total brain cramp out there on the bases. He might have thought it was going to get down, but you've got to be sure. Instead, they double him off, and that really changes this inning.
Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More from the Bronx after this.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
He froze him on the fastball there. Drew Robinson is retired to kick off the inning. And it's fouled away. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Still even at 2-2. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 8 straight strikeouts. You got to be kidding me. The inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're on the short end of a 4. Striding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The third baseman, Cody.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So a 1-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that seems as good a time as any to check out our league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. First pitch coming. Here it is. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to center field. Peterson is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side. Here's Ender Inciarte back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And the Rangers are in the hit column.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Joe.
Up next for the Rangers, Joe Panik. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back easily. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. This year against right-handed pitching, Panik hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Joe Panik becomes the first out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Drilled on the ground to short. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1. For the current campaign, Odor is carrying a slugging percentage under .350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. And it's 1-2. Inciarte at second. McMahon at first. 2 out in the inning. Still 1-2. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so wouldn't you go up there and make him throw?
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave a pair. They trail here 4-0. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Chris Bryant set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. The 2-0. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Daly is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jacob Stallings. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they hold a 4. As we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Fouled away.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
So he sets him down swinging. Jock Peterson becomes the first out of the inning. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy. Good heater to strike him out there, and he looks absolutely locked in to start this inning. That's back-to-back punch-outs on only 6 pitches.
Stepping in now, Horace Daly, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch. And that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen. And they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Shohei Ohtani. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play. And that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. Ground ball right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Devo, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. At the knees, strike 1. Inciarte leads off first with 1 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Soler is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting. The first baseman.
On its way is pitch number 75. High and deep to straightaway right. Judge looks up.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
0-1 the count. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. But 2 here in the Rangers half of the inning, and they come of the 6th is straight ahead. The Yankees 4 and the Rangers 2.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Now here's the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is not going to get him as he strikes second. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his work.
On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third. Chris Bryant will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Back goes Peterson. And it's gone as they add still another. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. So here's Rougned Odor now, and I think the question becomes how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command? Even if he's still throwing strikes, stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer.
Peterson.
Standing in, Jock Peterson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
No balls and a strike to count. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Next for the Yankees.
1 gone here in the Yankees 7th. And the former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Daly ranging back, still ranging back. And this ball is gone. no chance to make a play on that one.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
In is Jorge Soler. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot for Jorge Soler. Number 10 for him on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Bailey racing back. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation, sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone! Open up the record books. Back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His 2nd home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Pinder is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. Here's big Aaron Judge, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected to pick up 2 or 3 hits.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Home run number 37 on the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Schaefer comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's Chris Bryant now. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Here's Manny Machado now. There goes the runner. In there. Now the throw. And he's safe.
That's a swipe of the bag. And this catcher, he throws really well, too. So that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Ready with the 0-1. Runner breaks for 3rd. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. This is in the air to right. Inciarte's there, and the inning is over. once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. Hits this one hard the other way. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So digging in now, Chance Sisco. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 0-2, here it is. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. First delivery to him on the way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Digging in now, Jacob Stallings. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And there's one down now. Now batting. Here's Carlos Correa now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The batter, the center fielder,
So striding in, Jorge Soler, who went deep last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Correa breaking for second. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. Only play at first, so the sacrifice works that time. Plate now with the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Runner in scoring position with 2 runners. First pitch on its way. Runner goes for third. Line drive to center field, and he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track. Here's Joe Panik starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him. And that brings up Chad Pinder. And with 2 men on here, ouch, that one hit him. The plate now for Texas is the DH. Looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. He's set and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Getting that.
Ouch, that one hit him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Drew Robinson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. So next to the plate for Texas, Horace Daly, and these guys are making. And meanwhile, this pitch runs too far in and winds up hitting him.
Horace Daly.
7 in a row. I'm tired of it. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ender Inciarte. And then, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. First pitch of the at-bat. Way to go, tough guy. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, yeah, you're really showing him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way to go, tough guy.
The shortstop.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Now batting.
Here's Jock Peterson now. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
You know, they say there are no bad hops on the ball in the air, but you wouldn't know it after that play. I'm not sure what caused him to completely miss that pop-up. It doesn't really matter. His pitcher's going to have to pick him up now.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jock Peterson goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Drew Robinson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Swing and a miss. Blew it right by him at 96. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. But not before they bat around here this half inning as 9 men wind up coming around to score. Tie game headed to the last of the 9th. The Yankees looking to celebrate in the Bronx. Yexel Rios comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Giancarlo Stanton will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Peterson is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Now batting, third baseman, Cody.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more open.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
What, Hero? This looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Pitch is a called strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. The 0-1, and the runner's breaking for third. Strike called. Now the throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Shot to third. That ball's down, and in comes the winning run. And the Yankees are going to walk off as winners.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
And the Yankees were given a big boost tonight by the performance of this man, Giancarlo Stanton. Take a snapshot of that. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall in this one, really put the guys on his back and carried him to the victory.
Time for the